Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. Welcome to my channel. I come back here spontaneously to continue to discuss philosophy. For philosophy is a word that means love of wisdom, and Pythagoras who invented this word, philosophy. For philosophy is about finding a philosophy. It's about having a good life, and for human beings, what what systems of belief we can adopt in order to increase the quality of our life. So it is very important. It can never be too young or too old to be interested in philosophy. There are countless different aspects of philosophy, and there are some of them are opposing views, but then you follow whatever feels right, what makes sense for you. To me, the meaning of life, for that's part of one of the great philosophical questions, is to learn to grow and evolve, to learn to grow and evolve. And that's because we are ascending beings. For descending beings, such as perfecters of wisdom, paradise beings, they're not here to learn, grow, and evolve. They're here to express the wisdom of God in the universe. Divine counselors are not here to learn, grow, and evolve. They're here to be the divine counsel of God to the universe. Universal sensors are the same. They're here to be the judgment of God in the universe. Those are beings that are part of the invisible, the collective spiritual, the very high advanced spiritual being, but they're accessible to anybody. If anybody wants wisdom, just turn your thoughts to a perfecter of wisdom and ask him what is the wisdom in my situation. And when you're ready, you will see it will show you the wisdom. We will learn to utilize those energies, those intelligence more and more. For healing is very much what is learning, growing, evolving comes in relationship to Earth's life. There is a lot of healing to find completion, to be complete within. For when you find peace, you find and the sense of desire, enthusiasm in exploring life. That means the healing has happened. And so for life is all that we know and all that we've experienced, plus all the things that are before us, our dreams, our hopes, our desire, our deep desires. So life is a mystery, an unfolding mystery. But we want to continue to find this peace, this healing, in order to find the enthusiasm in exploring life. For life is growing and expanding through us. It is not just on the cosmic planes. Life is we're very much part of the growth and expansion of the universe as we grow and learn and integrate a new level within ourselves. For we have to learn to recreate life each and every day in partnerships with the Creator, in partnership with our soul group, with our guides, with the company of heaven. There is all kinds of invisible resources we're going to learn to utilize, to be co-creator, to know those beings are completely available to you. And but we want to find a way to release the power within our life to our higher self, to the higher version of ourselves, and to utilize symbols as key that opens door to higher truth. Symbols are hidden; they have a hidden meaning. So just be light about it. Receive the symbols that you receive, and understand they have a meaning for you. For life is omnicentric. It comes from all of us. All of us partake in this life. It all comes from us. It comes from just as much as human beings, as angels and archangels and higher beings. Life is omnicentric. It comes from all places, yet it is monopolar. It comes from only one source, which is the source that we have within. Each being have this source within. So it's like, it's not something you need to do something to acquire, or to go somewhere to acquire. Just sometimes going somewhere or doing something will be a catalyst to the revelation, the realization of that connection. But it's continuing because the manifestation of life depends on our beliefs and our level of frequency. For on this physical plane, we believe that when actually this physical plane is just a construction of mind. It is not a spiritual reality just yet. So we need to grow and evolve through the healing to continue this process of discovery and exploration of who we are and what life is about, and what is to focalize on the good things of life. Not the test and challenges and struggle, and just leave those in the past as much as possible. Accepting to let go of all those things that no longer needed, and accepting the good things that are coming in. It's very important to accept that. I'm going to pull a few cards with the Angel Tarot to see what they may want to tell us today. For the past is knowledge. There is this deep knowledge that's been coming through in some ways, more or less, depending on our receptivity. But life is giving a lot of new energy, new information to all of us through the soul, through our dream state. The dreams are very powerful revelator. Where we are now is purification. We continue to purify our physical body, our mental body, and what is coming next is in the future is intuition. The intuition will be far more powerful. We can rely on our intuition. We have to learn to rely on instinct and intuition. For instinct and intuition, there is tropism, there is instinct, there is intuition, and the consciousness of illumination. That is just an evolution of that intuition, that being, that is the intuition within us. Is a part of us. Well, what we're working on now is the revelations, and the outcome will be family. We're going to be connected to, on a deep soul level, to many beings that will come to meet and reconnect to. For there is this great solar flash that is going to be happening. It is like a cosmic elevator that will elevate our consciousness and our physicality. It's a very dense photonic energies that will come whenever there is a critical mass enough. The collective consciousness will be ready. The sun is ready. The earth is ready. It is just humanity that is so we continue to elevate our frequency. It is a very deep gamma ray frequency. It will be very, very powerful. And everybody will feel it in a different way. There is also great announcements that will be coming. Not all will be revealed. It's just transition scenarios that will be explained. But we're going to see and be witness to the systemic failure of these dark tyrannical scenarios, and we're going to really see that. For the dark beings that were pulling the strings are being removed right now, so it's only going to be there's going to be no pilot in the plane, so the plane's going to work on automatic pilot. It'll be a bit chaotic because until there is a new pilots that will take the commands of the directions of the world. But for a time, it's going to work on automatic pilots. It's going to create a bit of chaos of this time of transitions. But there's just going to be the humans left, the ones. It's going to be very clear those who serve the light and serve the dark, serve the ego. And so also the humanity, those who are power within to the power without, to the dark hats and white hats, all of that will be very clear. And the dissolution of the physical matrix and humans will be done by the armies. There's a lot of good people in the armies, and they're very clear. They know what's going on behind the scenes. They're tired of this, and so we're gonna go through this little period of chaos. But just stay at peace, stay joyful in your exploration, and be the witness. You'll be the witness of what is going to be happening. Well, I'm going to pull a few more cards, and if you want a private session, you can send me an email. And thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and you can follow me on Instagram, and for your donations as well. Thank you very much. The highest wisdom is the equitable being, to be fair, to be transparent, to be just, to be just, to be fair, to be balanced. It's very important to maintain this balance of energy outside of judgment. What we need to do to understand is all that shines is to see we're going to see the masks are going to drop, and we're going to see the surface reality, which is to appreciate the new, but to be connected inside, to not be subjugated by all the flashy things that are going on outside, and to remain calm. What we need to do is into the sea, to jump into the sea, to go back to source, to make this quantum leap. Go on a cruise. Everything water, connect to water. Water is like this fluid element that is 70% of our physical being is made of water. We're really connected to the water. We need to flow like water, and so it is a very powerful time. And the outcome will be flexibility, to be flexible, to be able to navigate through the process. When we're flexible, to be soft and flexible will allow us to navigate with greater ease those coming times. I also wanted to talk about astral beings. We want to forget about them. We want to let go about them. Those astral beings are lower, medium, and higher astral beings, and they have access to all kinds of information about us. The lower astral beings will know all our nightmares and our fear, and will draw on energy from us. The middle astral beings will know all our bad habits, and will draw and will maintain them. and the higher astral beings will know all those things that we like to maintain a status quo and not allow us to evolve. So of course it's like the higher the astral beings, the less detrimental it will be on our frequency. But it's already go directly into the light, and this is like we want to elevate ourselves to raise our frequency, to seek counsel from our guide, from the higher planes, from the light. It is all we can recognize the influence by the feeling state and what it generates within us. For consider your guides or the angels, the archangels, and the great spirit of the universe as your equal, and they are friends. They're just much more advanced and wiser, so that you can rely on them. They will not steer you in the wrong direction. For it is the Creator has expressed is the limit of his patience in relationship to the dark ones, so that. But the darkness was created to be able to demonstrate the light and love. So it's like it's got a great function, but there is limit to the compassion. Once all efforts of compassion and mercy has been given, and there is a complete refusal to do that, then at some point the censor speaks, and things are changing. So it's all coming together. It's just a matter of being prepared for what we've been asking for, continue to focus on that which is wanted, as always. Well, I'm going to sing a song to finish, and it's a French song. It's from Serge Gainsbourg. It goes like this. J'avoue, j'en ai bavé, pas vous, mon amour, avant d'avoir eu vent de vous, mon amour. Ne vous déplaise en dansant la javanaise. Nous aimions le temps d'une chanson. À votre avis, qu'avons-nous vu de l'amour? De vous, moi, vous m'avez eu, mon amour. Ne vous déplaise en dansant la javanaise. Nous aimions le temps d'une chanson. Hélas, avril en vain me voue à l'amour. J'avais envie de voir en vous cet amour. Ne vous déplaise en dansant la javanaise. Nous aimions le temps d'une chanson. La vie ne vaut n'être vécue sans amour. C'est vous, mais c'est vous qui l'avez voulu, mon amour. Ne vous déplaise en dansant la javanaise. Nous aimions le temps d'une chanson. Life is not worth to be lived without love. When I continue, of course, those things are very obvious, but they're very important to integrate all those ideas, those frequencies, to tune in our frequency to what is wanted for us, to integrate more of our higher self. And the card of the day is the Lady of Michael. Take care of business and drop the mask, drop the ego, drop the mask, and be yourself. Brilliant, autonomous, perspicacious, and having a sense of humor. You know exactly what to do. Put your experience to work. Focalize more on your career than on a love story. So take care of the logistic, take care of your life, take care of your career, take care of your business, and then everything else will flow from. To follow this example, this oracle. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and thank you very much. And I'll talk to you later. Namaste.